What is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with a fun deck for you today, and today we're looking at a mono black build that on its face looks really kind of disjointed and unorganized, but when you really dig into this, it's actually really fun to play and really just amazingly consistent, believe it or not. Realmbreaker, the invasion tree, is kind of a key cog in this deck, and it's for 3 mana, 2 and a tap. Target opponent mills 3 cards. So we're running a little bit of a mill steal sort of build, kinda sorta. Put a land card from their graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. It gains if this land would leave the battlefield. Exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. For 10 and a tap and sacrifice Realmbreaker, search your library for any number of Praetor cards, put them onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. Well, as fate would have it, we're running a bunch of Praetor cards, and everything here just has some fun synergies. So let's get into it and break it down, because this one's kind of may take a while to get through. But Dreams of Steel and Oil, the opponent reveals their hand, choose an artifact or creature card from it, and then choose an artifact, a creature card from their graveyard, and exile those cards. Duress, target opponent reveals their hand, of course, non-creature, non-land card, gone, graveyard. Ayara's Oathsworn, with Menace, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, if it has fewer than 4 +1/+1 counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then if it has exactly 4 +1/+1 counters on it, search your library for a card and put it into your hand, and then shuffle. Deep Cavern Bat. I mean, this is one of the most annoying cards in Standard. Basically, it's kind of like a, it's almost like a Brutal Cathar, but it hits your hand instead. Look at when it enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it until Deep Cavern Bat leaves the battlefield. Yeah, fun stuff. We're running some Go for the Throat, destroy target non-artifact creature. Infernal Grasp in case they're running artifact creatures. Outrageous Robbery works really well with this. Target opponent exiles the top X cards from their library face down. You may look at and play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. If you cast a spell this way, you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast it. Let's get into our Praetors and creatures. High-end, Yawgmoth, Praetor Gix. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, draw a card. For 4 and 3 black, discard X cards, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs. We are running Massacree Girl because this is an interesting one. Creatures you control have Wither, so whenever an opponent controls dies, if its toughness was less than 1, draw a card, which feeds very nicely into Sheoldred, the Apocalypse. They're only running 2 of them, but whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Gix's Command, because we want a board sweep, we're only running 1 of them, but we got to make it count. Sheoldred kind of takes some spot removal, plus also 2 for 4 and a black. Exile it, then return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. It activates only as a sorcery and only if an opponent has 8 or more cards in the graveyard. Real easy to do if we've got Realmbreaker on the field. For each opponent, becomes the True Scriptures. For each opponent, destroy up to 1 target creature or planeswalker that player controls. Then each opponent discards 3 cards, then mills 3 cards, or they put all creature cards from all graveyards into the battlefield under your control. Exile the True Scriptures, then return it to the battlefield, and it becomes Sheoldred again. We're also running Push-Pull. We actually destroy target tapped creature, or we put up to 2 target creature cards from a single graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. They gain haste till end of turn, sack them at the beginning of the next end step. So yeah, fun stuff. We can steal stuff with the Outrageous Robbery, bring stuff back from the graveyard, gain a bunch of life with Sheoldred and Massacree Girl and the Gix, and just a disrupting mono black build. It's just incredibly fun to play. Really liking it. Sideboard, Fake Your Own Death. We got 3 of those in there. Malicious Eclipse, kind of to deal with our Boros aggro builds. Path of Peril, same. Anoint with Affliction, a little bit the same there. Debt to the Kami. The target opponent exiles a creature they control. Target, enchantment. Beseech the Mirror. I was like, why is this in my deck? And I came to the realization that I don't know why it's in the deck, to be completely honest. I think I meant to put something else in there, but it's in there, and I'm telling you about it. So it's not a bad sideboard card to have. I think if we're running some tokens, we can generate with the Mirexes and stuff, or whatnot. It's actually not that bad a card to have in the sideboard. So, anyways, this is our mono black build. Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. We do a best of 1 and we do a best of 3 if you're new to my channel, so we can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. And without further ado, let's get to the mono black Massacre games, kids. We're against Stubbs for our best of 1 matchup. We did swap out a I did swap out the Gix's command for a Path of Peril and a Malicious Eclipse. I swapped out a Realm Breaker. So, and this right here is not the greatest, but I think it's gonna get us there. Oh, Crystal Grotto. That's fun. All right, let's see what they got. Peeky peeky. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, sir. What are we running? Looks like we're running some ramp. So we ramp. Enters the battlefield tapped. No. Oh, no, it doesn't. It just does that. Okay. So they do Seed of Hope, maybe? Yep. Okay. And the Karn Silex. Okay, cool. IR's Oathsworn. Not a bad play. Be careful about the Silex, though, because that's... We don't want to give them too many targets. What do you have? Put down your Blast Zone, put down your Silex, and just go from there. Although... if you put down a Massacree girl, it's probably going to... Oh, hey, Duress. How about that? We'll just do Phyrexian, because we need to give them a little bit of a heads up as to what we're doing. Duress him. Corrupted Conviction. Yeah, Silex goes bye-bye. And off we go. That gains a little bit. Blast Zone is always fun. A Missionary. What do you have? I'm curious. I ask that question to my cats every day. Just about. So, yeah. Let's see, Stubbs. I think I've played against you before, Stubbs. Can't remember where. Evolved Sleeper. How fun. And that becomes that. And, yeah, cool stuff. You can't do much to the, oh, hey, check it out. San Francisco. Massacree girl. I have no idea what this deck is, Stubbs. Can't lie. I have no clue. Plus, also, too, these two cards have Menace, and that's actually a really cool thing. Now, you can buff that up, that's fine, but then I'm just going to throw my Shieldred down and you're going to be a very unhappy person. Because you're going to get a ton of damage thrown against you. Anyway, Phyrexian Missionary, not the worst play. And you're probably just going to sack it and draw some cards. Yeah. Okay. Gix Yawgmoth Praetor's not a bad idea either. The only thing is, well, these have Wither, so that is... So let's just kick out the jams with Shieldred. Is that an instant? That is an instant. Fun. Can't block them. They're at Fatal. They need a they need something here. They need a board sweep or something. Do they find it? Maybe. They're running interesting cards here. I'm a little bit curious as to what they're running. Corrupted Conviction. Okay, so they'll draw 2 cards. But I don't really know what they can play. Vohar. Okay, they're dead. They're dead. Alright, let's go to the best of 3. We're against BLAZERBLUEBANG for our best of 3 matchup. We're on the draw for once, or on the play. Wow. We're on the play for once. As much as I don't want to keep this, I do, because I need to see what they've got in their hand. Peeky peeky, what do you get? Oh, yeah, you're running a... What in the actual? Yeah. Oh, no, I meant to do Ratadra Brick. Oops. Okay, well, that's gonna get fun. I meant to do Ratadra Brick. Are you just gonna quit on me now, BLAZERBLUEBANG? Nah, you gonna stick with it? Cool. Deep Cavern Bat, though, is gonna be a fun one to do, because I can now take the Ratadra Brick, and, Insidious Roots is interesting. I need land, though. Okay. Now, Duress, not really what I'm looking for, but sure, I'm running into all my hand removal. I just need that second land. The third land. Not gonna get it this time. So maybe we do need some draw here. And IDK. See what happens. Another Deep Cavern Bat. It's getting annoying. However, we're limiting their hand. Ooh, Spirit Sister's Call. Let's go with that one. Let's do this. And they can't really do the... They can't really do White Sun's Twilight at the moment, can they? Oh yeah, the Restless Fortress is... No, they can't do that either, because they don't have the... They don't have the black mana. So... We might... Oh, okay. Oh, they did that. Alright. Jeez, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, I'm not gonna have much of a choice. I'm gonna need to figure something out here. We keep a 2-land hand, and this is what happens. But it was kind of worth it-ish. Yes, and now they do this, and we're taking a bunch of damage. And we lose some life. We gain some... We're back up to 20. We go down to 19 and gain 3 poison counters. Not what I was looking for. It dies. There it is. There's more land. Cool. Alright. We might be in a little bit of business here. Chalk this one up to just bad luck. And we lose it. It wasn't for lack of trying. Okay. Okay, Demolition Field. We did not swap out... Put down a Realm Breaker, I guess. And we're not going to attack. Simply because... I just didn't have anything to put in there, so... I think the thing we can take away from this is that their deck isn't coming together much either. So, we're going to need to be real methodical with our blocks here. So, I think what we do is this. We do that. Mill them good. And we take... Mycosynth Gardens isn't a bad to do. So let's cancel that. I think we attack this way. Only reason is we draw a card, we might be able to find another blocker. And we find another land. Okay. Well, that is what it is. Alright, I think if we give him anything back, we gotta give him back the soul, the Sister's Call. Well, that's really the only thing I can think of at this point, is we just have to give him back the Spirit Sister's Call. Which is an interesting play with the Insidious Roots. That's actually not a bad way to go. It's actually kind of cool. I like that strategy. Now let's steal a card from them. Let's see what they got. Done. Ooh, an Amalia. That's interesting. Clever. Gain some life. We'll explore, find another land. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's a Shieldred. How fun are you? Yeah, let's go. Let's kick out the jams. Oh yeah, we can find Praetor cards. We might be able to pop with the Realmbreaker. That might be cool. Oh, you're fun. Yo, hello. Well, that's gonna get clever. Sure. Let's swing. Gain life. Fun. Ah, it's all good. Alright, did we just mess ourselves up? He asks with a grin. 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Croaking Counterpart, you're cool. Yeah, just take that. You know, Path of Peril would just be absolutely bomb at this point. Oh yeah, fun. Yep, that's a clever way to do things. That's a very clever way to do things. Yeah, Deep Cavern Bat. Whatever. Let's go with that. Let's do this. Except all they have is token. Oh no, they don't have all his tokens. Well, I think we're dead. I think we're dead. Yeah, that's interesting. A 100 pile. Alright, so let's try this. We don't really need... Well, yeah, we need the Path of Perils. We need those in there. I am going to do Gix's command, and I'm going to take out a... I'm going to take out Go for the Throats. Simply because... I'm going to do the Anoint with Affliction instead. And we'll run 61 cards. I don't care. We'll try it. We'll try it. We keep. The reason is there's a Path of Peril. And any token madness they decide to draw is going to be met swiftly. Sure. Deep Cavern Bat is always a good decision. What do we get? Oh, Doppelgang. Thalia and the Gitrog. Okay, I think we go with the Thalia and the Gitrog. Huh? You did find a land. How fun are you? Did you find removal? Cool. Found more land. Cool. Ancient one. It's like they took a random pile of cards and decided to have some fun. Can't say I blame them. This looks like a fun deck. So that's interesting with that. That's clever. Here's my idea of clever. That's just a creature, not an enchantment. Cool, so you can execute your Dollhouse of Horrors. Construct you control. Yeah, except they... Oh, really? See double. How fun are you? Well, that's fine, because I've got another Shieldred, so... Okay. We're into gold 1 with this build, roping or not. Let's go to the best. Let's go to the post-game analysis. So I don't think we have a really terrible pile of mono black cards here. We can do some fun stuff with this, and you know, I think including Malicious Eclipse and Path of Peril in for our aggro builds, I think is definitely a good call. Didn't switch them out in the we added some, I think, in the best of 3, just so we could see what happens. But you know, and roping happens, but saved you the drama there. But anyways, I do like this build. It's got some early hand disruption, we got some early threats, and we can steal their stuff, we can draw cards, we can gain advantage in life and big bodies and just mill them down, and it's just a really fun deck to play. I hope you like it. And as always, my magic miscreants, if you like what you saw, please like, please subscribe, and as always, may you always be on the play, may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.